Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
The wonderful people from Paekakariki. Holly Ewens, a very good morning to you, and I understand you're out in the sunshine today.
Morena. It's nice to be here. Yes, it's a beautiful day.
Excellent.
It's a good day for getting in the garden.
Getting in the garden and doing all the good things that you can do there to look after your health, which, of course, people have got to think about these days. Now, I believe, have a problem with wet wipes in our system.
That's correct. It's happening nationwide, so it's not just Kapiti. So I would like to encourage listeners to please dispose of their wet wipes in the rubbish bin, because what's happening is that a lot of the public, understandably, as they're concerned about hygiene, are flushing wet wipes down the toilet, and it poses a real problem for our sewerage systems. In Paekakariki, we are on septic tanks, of course, but this is also a problem when it comes to your septic tanks.
Because they're not made of paper, I believe. In fact, some of the wet wipes have got a fair bit of plastic in them, which obviously is not going to dissolve.
Exactly.
So this is a real issue. So the wet wipes, and what about the disinfectant wipes that people are using all over the place? Do you know if they're okay?
No, I wouldn't flush anything down the toilet that you're not supposed to flush down the toilet.
Okay.
Put it in the rubbish bin.
Put it in the rubbish bin. There you are. And also, now, you'd like to talk a little bit about social media. I must say I am such a terrible person in terms of social media. I have to apologise publicly to the near enough to 2,000 people who've sent in friend requests to me on Facebook. I simply haven't got time to service Facebook. But you are very much into this, Holly, and how has it been going? I imagine that social media in these times, very important indeed for people to keep up with things.
Absolutely. More than anything, it's about a way to stay connected. I would encourage people to only refer to official information, so that does not include shared links that aren't official. So please don't think that everything is true that you might read on Facebook.
Yes,
but more importantly, I think in those community groups on social media, which is predominantly Facebook, is to keep our communications kind. I have witnessed a lot of sort of bullyish language, and it's not going to help us. The way that social media can help us is by uniting us, and that kind of behaviour is just divisive. So it doesn't matter what your side of the post that you stand on, really, but you can watch the way that you word your opinions.
Indeed.
Yeah.
No time for trolls, you're saying?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but I think this is even beyond trolls. This is well-meaning people. But I think we just need to watch our language and not blame others. This is not the time for blame.
No, and as the Prime Minister said, I mean, I think you just said it, didn't you? Be kind. I think that's really important in these times. And we realise that many people are anxious, and you can certainly understand that. But at the very least, we can treat each other with consideration, because we're all in this together, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Now,
and
sorry.
On paekakariki.nz, we have a committed COVID page.
Yes.
If you just go to the home page, you'll see the banner on the top there. And that's updated daily with hot information. We've also got a whole bunch of different resources, which is being updated daily as well. And I've just started a new Boredom Busters part on the page. So you can check out links to some really great virtual museum virtual tours, and downloadable books and live streaming music and things.
You've linked us to a tour of the Guggenheim Museum in New York.
Yeah,
how wonderful.
Cool, huh? Always wanted to go there.
Yes, me too. The Performing Arts Network of New Zealand, of course, you know a lot about that. And you must be really feeling for the muses. I had Andrew London on a few weeks ago, really, just when it was all beginning to crash in. Andrew, of course, a very, very busy musician, up until it happened. And he's got absolutely nothing in his engagement book, and I imagine you know many people like that, Holly.
Yes, absolutely. Now is the time, if you have a little bit of money in your pocket, is to actually support our local musicians. You can buy records, buy merchandise. That would be a really great way. Or just even donate.
Yes, why not? Why not?
Absolutely. Our performing arts community has been hit really hard, as I'm sure most listeners are aware. So that PPANZ link that is on the page, that is a open hui forum. So that happens once a week. Joe Randerson led the first one yesterday, and it provides another opportunity for people within that sector to connect. Yeah.
To connect. I'm just looking at the cultural thing once again. Visit the Guggenheim. Visit the Sistine Chapel. Visit the Louvre. The Van Gogh Museum. Wonderful. Well, what a great idea. So thank you very much for joining us and doing the great work and in that very special community. This is Paekakariki. Thank you so much, Holly. Stay safe, won't you?
Thank you, John.
Thank you. There we are. There she is. That's Holly Ewens.
106.3 Beach FM.